6 years ago, energy was perceived as being an emotional thing. It was almost kind of a political statement. You were either green or you were not green.
There were a lot of people talking about different energy problems, but very often they were talking about them from a very specific angle.
At the time, it was just when the two different sides of MIT and energy, the business side and the technology side, were really starting to merge through the MIT Energy Club.
The people who were interested in energy were just found in pockets all over campus, and they didn't necessarily know one another and even have a vehicle for connecting with one another. So it was always about just bringing the community together first and foremost.
As we started doing more and more club activities, which required more and more money to organize, we just were pretty short on funds. And I said, look, if we do this conference, we'll never have to worry about beer and pizza again.
I remember that Noel Brown had the idea to start the MIT Energy Conference as a way to kind of broadcast this growing kind of thought leadership that was happening at MIT around the fact that we need to treat the clean energy problem in a fact-based way.
I think MIT has done a lot of service to the national debate on energy by bringing hard-nosed analysis, technically grounded, to policy issues, and I think this conference will contribute in the same way.
In the first MIT Energy Conference, we had a technology showcase where we had a number of MIT professors talk about their emerging technology ideas. And I think there were 6 different professors who spoke, and each and every one of those professors, the technologies they're talking about, are now startups that have raised venture capital and are moving forward pretty strongly.
Beyond that, the reason why anybody ought to come to this conference is to see what students are capable of doing.
The fact that the conference is student-run is something that's really special for this community. The entire conference is put on by students. We have 130 people working on it this year.
People have commented that the MIT Energy Conference is where people come and they can actually be honest. And having more than 100 students put together collectively really harnesses values from different parts of campus.
It cuts across any silos of different disciplines, of different faculty, and of different interest groups.
All of the content is a reflection of what the students want and what they're interested in and where they really see this field going.
The people that you're seeing today are quite frequently going to be doing great things, in the years to come.
I think it's definitely become a destination event in our industry, and I think kudos to the students for having accomplished this in a very short time.
Energy happens to be this generation's call to arms, and this conference is a great opportunity to see those early pioneers.
I think in today's world where people don't really know what the limits are, pursuing fact-based analysis on some topics that we've selected for this year is critical for us students to really understand where the boundaries are. Some of them are physical and we can't really go beyond those. Some of them are more psychological, and yes, we can do something about it.
You get a lot of energy from working with students and people that actually have a can-do attitude. That's something that we get a lot of interaction from with the MIT students. They have a great attitude. It creates a very dynamic conference.
The MIT Energy Conference is bringing together the very players that are going to make a difference today, that being the U.S. government, private industry, and academia. And it's only through those partnerships that we're going to meet these great challenges.
What you're seeing today at the Energy Conference is likely to be, impacting the clean energy industry in the near future.
There is a major global energy and energy technology market.
These 2-3 days are about refreshing your thinking, and that's what this is the real value here.
It's been absolutely non-stop interaction with students, people interested in interning, people interested in employment at the company, potential suppliers, vendors, people that want strategic partnerships. So it's really been a really great way to interact with people that that are interested in the company, that are interested in being involved, and that we could potentially partner with in the future.
The energy here is fantastic, and we hear a lot in New York and DC about how important education and training the next generation of engineers and energy professionals is, and this is where that's being done, and having this be student-run, it's really the future leaders of energy in this country who are running this conference.
Let's stimulate innovation, and let's get hard-nosed analysis on the table, and I think we'll move towards a clean energy future.
So the conference has really grown over the years. I've seen this conference move from something that was kind of a small 400-person event to what we have now, which has over 1,500 people coming to the showcase on Friday night, 1,000 of those staying and buying tickets to come to the conference the next day. And they're people from across the country and across the world.
The MIT Energy Conference and the agenda that they've set up really hit very much on these themes, whether it's looking at the technical innovations or looking at how we go about making these things a reality. I think it's very much in theme with what the President's calling for, which is a renewed focus from this nation on the need to bring about energy revolution for the best of all.
We really thought critically about keeping the topics and the content that we would talk about diverse, both in terms of supply and demand of energy, renewable and conventional sources of energy, technology, policy, finance, industry. We wanted to have a diverse set of topics and have each one of those topics as poignant as possible at the time of the conference itself.
I'm impressed by the folks that the students have been able to bring, and impressed by the level of debate which is going on in the sessions.
I enjoyed very much not only the panels, but between panels and after the day's proceedings were done, is a chance to get together with people and to hear the kind of excitement, new ideas and opportunities that are out there.
It's all about people. It's about knowing the correct people. Eventually this networking will translate into future business opportunities or job opportunities.
This year, for the first time during lunch at the Saturday conference, we're going to have something called pitch rooms. Students with business ideas or research ideas are going to get up and have a chance to tell the conference about those ideas.
Well, the advantages of pitching is that you have a lot of great people that are listening in for a very short pitch, and if they're really interested in your company or your approach, they approach you later. So that's one of the great things about coming to this conference.
The Lunch, Launch, and Learn was a great opportunity for people that have businesses, that are funded and are unfunded, to get out there in front of everyone that's here at the conference, to give them a pitch to say, this is what we're doing, and this is why you might want to support us.
So for the very first time this year, we're really excited about a brand new collaboration between the MIT Energy Conference and Teach for America. In this collaboration, we're actually going to be having 30 high school students from all around the greater Boston area come and attend the conference.
I'm hoping for them to see how people apply math at higher levels.
I think that it's important for these leaders in this field to see our students from underrepresented communities and see that these are students who have the potential to contribute, maybe not today because high school, but down the line.
The conference is unique in what it does. It provides very high-level quality in an environment where people can talk and not get political, not get emotional, and seek solutions.
As a student here at MIT, it's been an unbelievable experience to get to know all the other students who are working in energy. And while we're all focused on one part of the energy solution, it's great to see the bigger picture and to move forward with that in mind.